Kieran, some great news for the youth team and the club as a whole in that Denzel, Caleb and Jack have all signed professional deals. What are your thoughts?
Well, delighted for them first of all, very much deserved. The under-18s as a whole has had a really good season, and these boys have been a core part of that. They've all played, a lot of games this season and performed really well throughout the season. All got different attributes to offer and impressed the manager as well as Mervs and myself and the whole academy staff. And we felt it was the right thing to offer them the chance to continue at the club, which they've all accepted, and we're really looking forward to seeing how they do and see if they can make the transition from youth team football into first team football and see if they can go on and have careers in the game.
Denzel, in terms of yourself, what does it feel like to be a professional and how much looking forward to making that step?
Well, obviously it feels good because obviously I've waited for this opportunity since I was like a young boy. Obviously it's a young boy's dream, and obviously since I've got it now, I just want to put my head down and kick on, obviously.
That's the thing now, isn't it? The opportunity's there and you've got to grasp it with both hands.
Yeah, of course. I just got to work hard, obviously, in the off-season, so that when I come in pre-season I give myself the best chance.
Caleb, in terms of yourself, you've been in pre-season, you played a couple of games with the first team in pre-season. Yeah. Obviously a good chance to go and test yourself now.
Yeah, of course. I'm really happy to have been given a professional contract, and I think now it's like the starting step where I've got to push on even harder now to try and get into the team maybe, and make sure I actually do get a career in the game, because you've not made it now. It's just a start.
How much do you think in terms of the preparations and the games that you've had with Kieran in the academy and John Murphy, it's preparing you to make that step?
I think it's helped massively, to be honest. Yeah, I think you get good experience, but you don't until you actually play with men, as we found out in a couple of reserve games. It's a big step to play in the football league compared to the youth team.
Jack, obviously yourself, you're used to facing some of the shots of the lads in training and that sort of thing. Has it been a good experience from then, and how much you're looking forward to building on that now?
Yeah, training with them helps a lot because you get used to the pace of the ball and that, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to next season, seeing what I can do.
And obviously you work with Dave Timmins quite a bit as well. Has he helped enhance your game in the short time you've had with him?
Yeah, definitely. He's been a massive help.
And no matter what, you're always measured on the players that you bring through and the ones that can play in the first team, so you must be delighted with the lads that you've got signed up.
Yeah, I mean, we've made a big thing in the last few years that we think we've done well. We've had 10 lads from the academy over the last 3.5 seasons who have made debuts in the first team. Now, Bright's probably our main one, who's gone on to do really well with the first team and is playing regularly. He's got over 50 appearances now at 19. Other boys have been sold to other clubs, which is great in terms of their development, and others are still trying to find their pathway, whether it's here or within another club in professional football. So our job as an academy is to produce footballers, ideally, and obviously the key aim is to produce footballers for this club, and we're hoping that we might have just produced another 3 here, but like Caleb said, this is just the start of the hard work. They've got through another stage of their development, and now the next stage is to go and get in the first team, and once they're in the first team, nail down a place that they can become a regular.
I suppose your interest and your own mentoring doesn't stop even when the lads do step up?
No, I certainly, I don't just push them to one side now they're finished with us. These are all lads that I had a part of bringing to the club. Caleb's been here 4 or 5 years now, and I've worked with him a lot in that time. Jack, was instrumental in getting him to the club when he was, because Jack's, we make a lot of fun of him about being a southerner, but we brought Jack to the club, and he has, after he initially got disappointment from another club, but he's pushed on, he's used that disappointment to his advantage, and that's made him more determined than ever to get a career in football. And Denzel is just one of them lads that is showing such signs of improvement. He's got a fantastic attitude, brilliant at reacting to mistakes, and if he can continue his improvement, then he can really do well in the game.